Yeah, I'd say that social media can improve relationships merely by the fact that it's a lot easier to stay connected to people. I have a lot of close friends that I made when in college who since moved away, who lived like hundreds of miles away that I can reach out to with a text message or a phone call, or and I can also see what's going on in their lives via Facebook. I maintain that relationship a lot easier thanks to social media.
But I'm really against it.
Social media gives us a chance to really kind of um, control the image we show to everybody.
Yes.
For instance, right now, you don't know if I'm wearing pants.
But I think social media is a great tool, but with anything, like, I suppose, this powerful, to use a cheesy quote, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
I think it's how people use it.
Right.
It's in Spider-Man, you're thinking.
Yeah. That's Spider-Man side of that. I think that social media can hinder or destroy a relationship when I see them, and around the holidays, and everyone is just like this.
Yes. That's really.
What? What'd you say?
At least over here, I see people, they just don't care someone's around. And there is a connection, obviously, when you keep on talking to someone, even through any means. But I just don't see the point of it.
I was going to talk about acquaintances. Like Clay was saying, obviously a lot of people on your Facebook are acquaintances. And I was going to argue that sometimes acquaintances can be really, really useful in life. Like further down the line, for example, you might be starting a business, you might need a graphic designer or something. Somebody on your Facebook, you just look through them, you're like, okay, this person actually went to do a degree in graphic design, I haven't talked to them for ages, I wanted them to be interested in some work, blah, blah, blah. You have this whole list of contacts of people with different skills, which you can just utilize as long as you keep in relatively good contact, or just get back into contact with these people.
Yeah.
I have no idea who's following me. I have no idea.
On your Twitter account, yeah.
Don't worry, me neither.
I totally agree, especially like in our generation where you just got Facebook in school and you've got still your school friends. It'll be really, really interesting years to come to see where everybody ends up in the different jobs and stuff. And Facebook would be a great way of if you do want to get back in contact, you always have that. It used to be like if you lost contact with somebody, they moved house, they changed their phone number, it would have been really hard to find them again. But with Facebook, it's not the same. Like, you'll always be able to get in contact.
It's like totally indulged into their laptops and phones all the time. Apparently, everybody knows that.
Another issue with social media is that it tends to make us more extreme, in that we seek out people of our same viewpoints. So before, if you had a political discussion, you'd have that with your family, and your uncle might be more conservative, your aunt might be more liberal, and you're forced to interact with those people. Now that we have social media, it's way too easy to ignore people on the opposite side and just seek out the people who are like-minded with you, which just reinforces extreme viewpoints and kind of closes you off from the relevant points that an opposing side could make.
I'm really against it. Simon, and he doesn't think like me. He doesn't think at all like me. And
That's a very good point. Like, we were having a debate just on Facebook, just between the two of us in a way, about our different cultures and how they're different. And I don't know, it was interesting because I learned a lot about Regis' culture and she learned a lot about mine.
Yeah.
And how we have a lot of very different viewpoints, but I still think as long as it depends on the kind of person, obviously, but if you're an open-minded person, then you can get along with these kind of people.
What, for me, what maintains social media's opportunity to connect better to people is control. And what makes social media antisocial is really cell phones. Cell phones for me is the crux of the argument of how social media makes you antisocial, and it's controlling that. It's putting it on mute and putting it in your pocket, all the way there. I'm not going to look at it until I'm done. All the dates that I've gone on where this has happened have been a lot better.